We really appreciate you taking time to come and speak to us. I suppose just looking back to start with, we've had two good seasons where we've sort of given a good account of ourselves, but we are very much at the start of this season, obviously, and we're looking forward now. So I suppose if we can keep the questions to looking forward, that would be appreciated. We're very much looking forward to the season. We have a great fan base and great support throughout the last 2 years. We've enjoyed that, and we value all of the support that our fans offer us. And we look forward to more of the same. The guys have been working very hard under Ashish and Gary's sort of guidance. They've been in the nets. They've been working hard with our trainers, our physios and stuff like that to make sure that they're all in good shape. There's a good sort of buzz around the group at the moment, so we're very much looking forward to the season starting.
I would just like to know that as Hardik Pandeya is not in the team now, how do you make sure that the balance of the all-rounder in the team is made at level? The balance, you think the team is as balanced as it was right now? What's your take on that, especially after filling the space of an all-rounder in the team?
I think we've sort of spoken at length about the Hardik situation. Again, I did want to sort of look ahead, but to address the matter, we've had 2 good years under his captaincy. We wish him the best. He's gone back to Mumbai, obviously now. As far as your question about us and the team being balanced, we will mind of that at the auction, and our sort of some of the guys that we've brought on board was with exactly that in mind. We were aware of our requirements in the auction. We've gone about trying to acquire players that will fulfil those requirements, and therefore we think we're well placed. The rest will have to work hard towards the first game and for the rest of the season.
Yes,
with Pandya moving to Mumbai and Shami being ruled out of the season, and Rashid just returning from an injury, having just played 1 match internationally, do you feel that your bowling is a weaker link this year, or is there some surprise going in the first match?
See, now first thing first, I mean, in any sport you have to move on. Yes, you can't buy experience, and to replace somebody like Hardik Pandeya, Shami you're talking about, it's not going to be easy. But that's the learning curve. Every year new guys comes, new guys they step in, and that's how team moves forward. And in IPL we have the luxury of, or every team has the luxury of 25 players. So, and earlier also regarding to the same question, it's a 12 people game. So that you have that lead. But you are talking about Hardik Pandeya, Shami, what they have done in last 2 years to fill those shoes. Not easy, but like I said, we have enough people like Umesh Yadav, again a guy who has been playing IPL from last 10-12 years. Who knows, his year. Sai Kishore didn't play last year, but he has been doing so well. So every year you will see new guys, and you have to believe in yourself and you have to prepare for that.
With the pace attack that you had, obviously the results. My question is, what kind of wickets you're going to prefer? If you will have choice, you have plenty of choices, whether to use black soil or whether to use red soil. So what is going to be the strategy to use, which will be good for the home team? Obviously the team will take advantage of home cricket. So what's going to be the...
See, any kind of pitch you play, you have to play good cricket, first thing first. And in last few years there are more discussions I've been hearing about this black soil or red soil, black soil, red soil. But in India, majority of the pitches used to be black soil. Red soil pitches are only Bangalore, Chennai and Bombay. Now these days you see here also that their soils are mixed also. This is Ahmedabad black, this is Odisha black. So there are too many things, too many ifs and buts. But in the end you have to play well, you have to play good cricket. And when it comes to red soil or black soil, there's not too much of difference here. You are talking about bounce, little bounce. And again, squad of 25, you talk about spin. We doesn't have only spinners, we have experienced spinners. They have not played like Jayant Yadav, Sai Kishore. When you talk about fast bowling, again you have 7-8 fast bowlers.
So when you have Sai Kishore, who's been bowling so well this Ranji season, he's been on top for everything, and then you have Rashid.
And Noor, and Jayant, and Manav Siddharth.
So will you be going, exactly, so will you be going for more spin-friendly wickets for the team?
We have not decided that, but I don't think so. Again, I'm a firm believer when you're playing well, you can go, just play to your strength, and we have done that in the past in last 2 years also. If we go to Chennai, let's say, or if we go to Lucknow, and their wicket is little slow, and that's how the nature of those pitches are. We have done well there also, and you have to be prepared for that. So, but we have not decided that we are going to play on some slow pitches or black soil only.
Ma'am, please. I'm from India News. My question is to Ashish ji. Shubman Gill is introducing as Gujarat captain. What do you want to say?
I mean, see, again, new captain. I'm very excited to see how he operates, and the whole of India, not only me. Shubman Gill is that kind of a player. Going forward, everybody knows, he's someone who's looking to play and looking to do well in all three formats. So we as a franchisee, as a support staff, is really excited, and help him as much as we can to grow as a person more than as a captain. If he grow as a person more, then he will be definitely as a captain going forward, will be better and better. And like Hardik also, never done captaincy anywhere when he joined GT. So now there are 10 teams, and this is not the first example. You will see more and more people. Somebody like Suresh Iyer, even Nitish Rana did captaincy for KKR. It's a great experience for all these guys, and let's see who capitalize on that to just moving ahead. Again, first as a person, then as a player.
इस सर जीटी ने दो ऐसे प्लेयर लिए हैं जो टीम के लिए एक्स फैक्टर साबित हो सकते हैं, एक अजमतुल्ला ओमरजई और एक स्पेंसर जॉनसन. इनके बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे, और क्या शाहरुख खान फिनिशर की भूमिका में देख रहे हो?
देखिए, पहली बात तो शाहरुख खान मेन एक्टर रहेगा, ठीक है ना. और उमरजाई और आपने स्पेंसर जॉनसन दो नाम लिए. जी हाँ, बिल्कुल. और केवल वो नहीं, देखिए मैं तो आईपीएल ऐसे देखता हूँ कि जो सारे 25 के 25 खिलाड़ी हैं कि बहुत लंबा टूर्नामेंट है. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने 3, 4, 5 मैच खेलने हैं. कंडीशंस जो होती हैं मई जून के महीने में, और स्पेशली फास्ट बॉलर्स, इंजरीज भी होती हैं, तो हर प्लेयर इंपॉर्टेंट है. पर ये दो नाम आपने ऐसे लिए कि इनके पास एक्सपीरियंस भी है. कि स्पेंसर जॉनसन अगर आप देखिए पिछले 1-1.5 साल से जहाँ भी लीग्स खेले उन्होंने अच्छा किया है. उमरजाई अगेन कि ऑलराउंडर की बात करी कि अगेन वो फॉरनर है. हार्दिक वॉज इंडियन, बट ही हैज़ ऑल द स्किल्स इन दिस वर्ल्ड, और वी आर वेरी होपफुल दैट दे विल हैव अ ग्रेट आईपीएल.
Hello. Nehra sir, this question is for you. This is Soumit from Star Sports. It's GT versus MI, first match. Hardik winning the title with GT and making a move to Mumbai. Gill stepping up this time. Is it going to be a lot different match than any other league match? I mean, a lot of emotions at both the ends. Do you think there is going to be another sort of X factor attached to the match?
I don't think so. 120 बॉलों का मैच है, वो भी 120 बॉलों का ही होगा. अगर 121-22 का हो रहा होगा तो डेफिनेटली I'll see it differently.
Any update on Robin Wills' injury?
Different games also. People are coming from international cricket, and it's part and parcel of the game. And every year you will see these kind of things. But definitely exciting guy like Robin Wills, we were also very excited to see him. But hopefully maybe second half of the tournament.
Since Gill's doing captaincy for the first time, do you have a core group of senior players who, if needed, can guide him on the field, like Rashid is there? So have you kind of, there are systems in some teams where they form this group of 2 or 3 senior players who kind of do critical thinking whenever it is required, or the captain can go and take advice from them if he needs to. So do you have that kind of core group?
I mean, every team has not only those 2, 3. I would say all 11, 12 they are at the park. Everybody's responsibility. And the more you play together, you connect well, and without even thinking, people like Kane Williamson, Rashid Khan, Rahul Tewatia, they all are experienced guys. Vijay Shankar, Jayant Yadav who's not playing, Matthew Wade who's not playing, they all play big roles. So that way our team is pretty much set. And I would say majority of the teams are like that, because you have those 8 international. There are 3 or 4 of them are also very experienced. They also play a big role, and we have been very, very lucky, I must say, in last 2 years. The kind of role those guys have played, and particularly a guy like Matthew Wade, who didn't play a single game, but for me he was as important as Hardik Pandeya.
मेरा जी आपसे एक सवाल है कि हार्दिक ने पहले ऐसा बताया था कि मैं लखनऊ ज्वाइन करने वाला था, फिर आशुपा का फोन आया तो मैं जीटी में आ गया. तो इस बार ऐसा क्या हुआ कि आप उसको कन्विंस नहीं कर पाए?
नहीं, मैंने ज़्यादा कन्विंस करने की कोशिश नहीं करी, क्योंकि देखिए जैसे जैसे आप खेलते जाते हैं ना तो फिर आपका एक्सपीरियंस भी होता जाता है। अब आप आए, अब तो 2 साल आपने यहाँ पे खेल लिए, पर फिर भी जो मेन थिंग वॉज कि वो एक ऐसी टीम में गए हैं कि मैं उनको बिल्कुल नहीं जाने देता और कोशिश करता कि अगर वो कहीं और टीम से जा रहे थे, 5-6 साल उस टीम के लिए खेले हैं और जिस तरीके से ये गेम आगे बढ़ रहा है, बहुत सारे लोग बोलते होंगे, सुनता भी है कि वो सॉकर की तरह जा रहा है, बास्केटबॉल की तरह जा रहा है, तो वहाँ पर आपको इस तरीके के ट्रेड्स देखने को मिलेंगे। बिल्कुल जीटी जरूर मिस करेगी हार्दिक पांड्या को, पर वो वहाँ पहले 5 साल खेले, उनके लिए एक नया चैलेंज है, नई अपॉर्चुनिटी है। तो हर साल आईपीएल आपको कोई नई चीज़ सिखाती है, तो इस साल भी कुछ नया सीखने को मिलेगा। हमारी तरफ से बेस्ट विशेज़।
My question to Gary sir, you see Indian batters, those who are not playing for India, what's your take on them?
There's plenty talent in India, as we know. I'm just excited about our GT players. You know, a lot of younger guys coming through. I haven't seen a whole lot of them, but excited by their talent. Sai Sudarshan stands out for me even last year, the way he just showed what he can do on the highest stage. So always excited by young players coming through and working with them in an IPL environment, which is a high pressure environment for performance. But to see the guys performing is very exciting. So I'm sure we're going to see 1 or 2 guys in this IPL stand up and show what they're made of. Hopefully a couple from GT as well.
Are all the players here already in Ahmedabad for training and everything, or somebody's still to come?
No, people are coming, sir. Slowly.
The Chennai players.
They are here. But Afghanistan 3 guys, they are playing against Ireland. 4 people will come on, I think 19th or 20th. But again, that's the nature of IPL and it's with every franchise.
Last 2 questions.
This is for you, Gary, sir. As a batting coach and as a mentor, after Gill has been announced the captain, what have been the kind of conversations you had with him lately in the lead up to the match?
I think Ashish has answered that. You know, our role is to assist him in being the best version of himself as a batsman and as a leader. I think the leadership is going to be an important role for him. I know he's keen to do the job, and really for us, it's just to assist him in making sure as a leader he's getting the best out of his players and he's leading the team appropriately in the way that we all want him to lead. He's a quality player. He's a thoroughly nice person. He's got massive motivation and determination as an individual, as we've seen him playing for India. And I think we all look forward to him in the leadership space. But like any new leader, it's you're starting from scratch. You're going to be met with some challenges along the way, and it's us as coaches just to assist him on that journey.
Last question.
Yeah, this is a question for Mr. Gary. I think 2011 you prepared a plan for Indian team road to victory. Is that did you prepare any plan for grand titles for this season?
I'm not the head coach. You must ask the head coach. It's not my job.
He's our head coach, mentor.
No, I mean, it's been an absolute privilege to work with GT this is the 3rd season now. We've had 2 good years, but we know we're starting on 0 points again. So for us, it's how do we get ourselves up to get our combinations right and to get some momentum in the competition. So we're all working hard on making sure that we're looking closely at that. But I think we're excited for the season. As Ashish has pointed out, every season throws new challenges in terms of your combination. Not to have Shami with us is a big loss, but it's now up to us to make sure we cover that base as best we can. First season, our middle order already fired. Last season, our top order fired. So the games really, or the seasons unfold quite differently. But if you've got good balance and depth to your team, you can cover all your bases.
Thank you. Thank you, Ji.
Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate you taking time to come and speak to us. I suppose just looking back to start with, we've had 2 good seasons where we've sort of given a good account of ourselves, but we are very much at the start of this season, obviously, and we're looking forward now. So I suppose if we can keep the questions to looking forward, that would be appreciated. We're very much looking forward to the season. we have a great fan base and great support throughout the last 2 years. We've enjoyed that, and we value all of the support that our fans offer us. And we look forward to more of the same. The guys have been working very hard under Ashish and Gary's sort of guidance. They've been in the nets. They've been working hard with our trainers, our physios, and stuff like that to make sure they're all in good shape. There's a good sort of buzz around the group at the moment, so we're very much looking forward to the season starting.
I would just like to know that, except as Hardik Pandeya is not in the team now, how do you make sure that the balance of the all-rounder in the team is made at a level? The balance, you think the team is as balanced as it was right now? What's your take on that, especially after filling this place of an all-rounder in the team?
I think we've sort of